get some knowledge. Okay. So okay, good morning, friends, the students and the distinguished professors from different parts of India as well as from abroad. Ravindric Psychotherapy Research Institute Trust welcomes you all. So I like to share. This is the 70th Sunday webinar, 69th Sunday webinar that was held in 21st November. But after that, we could not manage the time due to the COVID-19. So now we are trying to open up again. So this is the 70th Sunday webinar. So this is the logo. This logo indicates the three layers: Murto layer, Rag layer, and Saraswat layer. These three layers represent the layers of consciousness. So these three layers can give you the knowledge about your teaching pedagogy, your counseling pedagogy, your therapeutic pedagogy, all those things. The consciousness has three layers in Ravindric psychotherapy. The concept, the postulates of Ravindric psychotherapy are developed by me through psychological counseling and therapy to the people suffering from behavior disorder, obsessive compulsive disorder, disorder with suicidal ideation, depressive disorder, and as well as the schizophrenia. So it is the seat of attention, sensation, and perception. This is the color of Murto layer. And the next one is the Raga layer. It is colorful and filled with different flows in consciousness. The middle is white, the seat of harmony with surroundings. Dear students, I am requesting you, please use mute yourself. Okay, but I am muting, no problem. And this is our logo, Tamosoma Jyotirgamaya. It means our tendency will be to control the error from the score. That means from the response, so that we can explore the truth out of it. So that is our motto. Ravindric Psychotherapy Research Institute Trust, maintaining some of the period-based course like school psychology. It is a 6 months course. forensic psychology, level 1 and level 2 is 3 months course. Research internship in forensic psychology, that is also, and school counseling in early childhood, this is 3 months course. Research internship questionnaire construction for personnel selection, that will be started soon. So that is the research internship. If you are interested, you can inbox me. We have developed some research outputs, that is the 40 items measuring effect of dance on preschoolers. We have developed, and my student Ayushi Shoral and Rupali Rawat and some of the interns, they helped me a lot to write about the literature review and to create the questions. Once we conducted the story therapy, and we have identified some of the aptitude of story therapies. We conducted dance therapy, and there we have identified the psychophysics model in Kathak dance. We have observed the mathematical modeling of Rabindra Sangeet. Rabindra Sangeet and human value system, profile matching based career counseling, pro-environmental attitude skill construction. Our students have received Best Paper Award from INSPA and Deepak Bhatt Award from IAAP. I received the INSPA Ratna Award, and we have the 4 journal publications on behalf of RPRIT. We conducted some of the international webinar with Philippines and Greece, Bangladesh. Again, some national webinar, collaboration with Indian Academy of Health Psychology, collaboration with Indian School Psychology Association, collaboration with Indian Academy of Applied Psychology, collaboration with universities of Patiala, Ranchi University, Jammu, Mizoram, Meghalaya, Virat, and recently we conducted some program in Kuch Bihar. We conducted a few collaboration with some of the colleges in Midnapur, in North Bengal, South Bengal. So we have the 5 trustees. They are basically our GB members: Ms. Sudipta Mujumdar, Dr. Rama Manna, Subrato Bashak, Dr. Devdulal Datturai, and Dr. Shitanshu Khatua. So we 5 have started basically this trust. Recently, we have formed the academic council. So we have very strong academic council with distinguished professors. Now I am presenting to you one Rabindra Sangeet. Our academic council members include Professor Prarthita Bishwas, Professor Rituparna Dasgupta, Sushmita Mukhopadhyay, Ishita Chatterjee, and Professor Shubir Nag. Now I am presenting one Rabindra Sangeet to you. Thank you, Ritika. Ritika submitted her doctoral dissertation. She did PhD on flow in Rabindra Sangeet. So when we are designing syllabus, we are giving importance on these 5 things: self-awakening, freedom of imagination, universal peace, sustainable environment, and harmony. So these are the 5 visions of our institute. Now I am presenting another Rabindra Nitya, performed by our student Amrita Pal Bosha.
Sir, nothing is audible.
Oh, thank you. Dr. Rumpa Das, Raju, Pradeep, Vasudev, is there anyone who can introduce themselves?
হ্যাঁ স্যার আছি, আমি প্রদীপ দাস স্যার,
হ্যাঁ, Pradeep Das, please.
পোস্ট গ্রাজুয়েট ডিপ্লোমা স্টুডেন্ট সেকেন্ড সেমের আপনার স্যার।
Thank you, Pradeep. Vasudev Saha.
Yes, sir. Postgraduate students of West Bengal BEd University. আপনার স্টুডেন্ট এই আর কি অ্যাজ এ স্কুল টিচার কাজ করছি এক জায়গায়। ঠিক আছে।
Thank you, Vasudev.
Thank you, sir.
Robin. Shumita, please. Are you here?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Shumita, please.
আমি সুমিতা ভট্টাচার্য, আমি কলেজে ম্যানেজমেন্ট কলেজে পড়াই, মৌলানা আবুল কালাম আজাদ ইউনিভার্সিটি অফ টেকনোলজি আন্ডারে অ্যাফিলিয়েটেড কলেজে পড়াই। আমার সাবজেক্ট হচ্ছে ইকোনমিক্স আর ফাইন্যান্সিয়াল ম্যানেজমেন্ট। আর আমি স্যারের স্টুডেন্ট অনেক দিন ধরে। স্যারের ক্লাসগুলোতে মানে আমরা প্রচন্ড এনলাইটেন হই অ্যাবাউট ডিফারেন্ট টাইপস অফ মানে যেগুলো স্ট্যাটিস্টিক্যাল অ্যাসপেক্টস আছে, তো সেই জন্য এই ক্লাসগুলো আমার খুবই পছন্দের ক্লাস। থ্যাংক ইউ।
Thank you, Shumita. I do not know who is AM.
হ্যালো স্যার।
Yes.
স্যার আমি অসীমা মল্ল, আমি এমএড করেছি। তারপরে আমার একটা বন্ধুর মাধ্যমে এই লিঙ্কটা পেলাম, তো সেই কারণে ক্লাসটা করতে ইন্টারেস্ট লাগলো বলে আমি জয়েন করলাম।
ওকে, থ্যাংক ইউ অসীমা। অনুপমা, তুমি কি আছো? অনুপমার আজকে ক্লাস চলছে, ওই জন্য মনে হয় থাকতে পারছে না। প্রতিমা সর্দার। ওকে, মোনালিসা আমাদের স্টুডেন্ট। মোনালিসা, প্লিজ ইন্ট্রোডিউস ইউরসেলফ।
Sir, good everyone. I am Monalisa Patnaik. I am basically from Cuttack, Odisha. Now I am pursuing PhD at KLY Management Department. I am the regular student of RPRIT. I got to know about this program, so I joined to learn. Thank you, sir. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Monalisa. Krishna Kumar, may I know about you, your activities? Krishna Kumar, are you here? No. Professor Shiparna Bhattacharya, please introduce yourself. Yes, Professor Shiparna, please introduce.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, all of you. আমি আমার নাম শ্রীপর্ণা ভট্টাচার্য। আমি মৌলানা আবুল কালাম আজাদ ইউনিভার্সিটি অফ টেকনোলজিতে পড়াই। আমার বিষয় হচ্ছে হিউম্যান রিসোর্স ম্যানেজমেন্ট। আমার আর এক ইম্পর্টেন্ট সফটওয়্যার এখনকার জন্য আমাদের এইচআর অ্যানালিটিক্সও আর এর খুব প্রয়োজন, তাই এখানে আপনারা আজকে একটু জয়েন করি। আর কিভাবে করা যায় এটার জন্য শুরু বেসিক জায়গাটা বোঝা।
হ্যাঁ, বেসিকটাই আজকে পড়ানো হবে, বেসিকটাই আমরা আজকে শেখাবো।
হ্যাঁ, বেসিক কনসেপ্টটা আগে অন্তত গ্রো করা, সেটা দরকার।
কারেক্ট। কিরণ তোমার।
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir. Sir, myself, Kiran Tomar from Meerut, and now I pursuing PhD from CCS University Meerut. अभी आपका सर अभी लेक्चर हुआ था हमारे यहाँ पर यूनिवर्सिटी में।
हाँ, ये तो थोड़ा दिन पहले।
तो थोड़ा सा बेसिक हमें पता है, और अभी आप जो इसको एक्सप्लेन करेंगे, that is the revision chapter for me, so I am here, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. It is nice that is I can find out at least one professor from scholar from Meerut.
Yes, sir. I'm from Meerut, sir. CCS University.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. So now again I am going to share the screen so that I have some idea. So this is Art Script and Art Studio. Art Script R is a programming language for statistical computing and graphics, supported by the R core team and the R Foundation for Statistical Computing. It was created by statisticians Ross Lakha and Robert Gentleman. R is used among data miners and statisticians for data analysis and developing statistical software. So this is a very, very useful because you can interact with the software just like a human being. You can feel that is R is your friend. So only you have to know the language of your friend. For example, if you cannot know Hindi, you will not be able to interact with the Hindi speaking person. Or if you do not know the Bengali, you cannot interact much with the Bengali speaking person. So what is important, that is you have to understand others. Therefore, the language is important. So you can think that is a R script is nothing but the language, so that you can understand your friend. And R script, it works within the R environment. Just like we can work Microsoft document or Microsoft Excel in the background of Windows. So R environment, just like the Windows environment. So R script, R studio, R includes several packages. All are working in the environment of R. So initially, you have to download the RPRIT project. If you download the RPRIT project, then you will get the R environment. After that, you will download the R Studio. Then you can access the benefits of R Studio. So what is R Studio? R Studio is an integrated development environment for R. It includes a console, syntax, highlighting editor that supports direct code execution, as well as tools for plotting, history, debugging, and workspace management. So R Studio is very useful because in R Studio, you can check the result, the quality of your data simultaneously across the different windows. RPRIT project has some package, and R package is a library of functions that have been developed to cover some needs of specific scientific methods that are not implemented in base R. So base R, that is the RPRIT project. The functions that R provides by default are limited. So you might be wondering how to install new packages in R. So in this tutorial, we will review all the sources available to install R packages. The comprehensive R archive network, it is called the CRAN. It is the official R packages repository with thousands of free R packages available. Most of them have been developed by data scientists, statisticians, professors, and researchers. So this is the link. I am requesting all of you to take time, please you write these links. This link is vital. So initially, you have to install the RPRIT project. After that, you will install the RStudio. But please do not install RStudio before the RPRIT project, because RPRIT project is the environment. It is the base on which RStudio can work. I often have received the complaint that, sir, RStudio is not working. And most of the time I find that is the RStudio is not working because the candidate has not downloaded RPRIT project before RStudio download. So this is my request. Please, you do not do so. Now I like to share that is the RStudio. This is the RStudio. So you will find the 4 environments are there. This environment, the first, this blank side, you can write down the script. You can write the script also in the console. In the console, you will get the result. So console can be used for both writing the script, compilation, and getting the result. But you can work this RScript window so that you can debug if necessary. You can edit if necessary. So therefore, my request, you can write the script in this window. And there is another window, there you will find the R history, whatever R script you have written, and everything will be in the history. Besides, when you will write the code, then you have to create some vector. So vector is nothing but the variable in which several elements are there. So the advantage of vector is that you can manipulate the vector and you have to handle the large data with the vector. And there is another environment, another window. There you can get the plot. And if necessary, you will get the help menu. If you have any question, you can ask me, because now I will go to the directly RStudio. If you have any question, you can ask me. Few persons, they have joined here. Sunita Kejriwal. May I know about you, Madam Sunita Kejriwal? Hello, Sunita Kejriwal.
Yes, sir. I'm Sunita Kejriwal. I'm an assistant professor in Maharani Kasiswari College.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. How do you get this information?
Sir, I am doing from NSU post graduation in education. So I have seen this link, so I have joined it.
Oh, thank you.
And sir, earlier you have guided me in the MBA
In
course.
performance appraiser, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, you are that Sunita. I'm thinking.
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah. It's a long back. Huh?
Yes, sir.
You
I
did
also want
very
to
good
meet you, so I
research.
hope this is the platform so that I can meet you. So I have just joined it.
Thank you, Sunita. After a long back.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you for reminding me, remembering me also. Dr. Usha Chahal. Hello, Dr. Usha Chahal. Please introduce yourself, madam.
Good morning, sir. I'm Dr. Usha Chahal from Government PG College, Ambala, Kent. Recently, I have seen your message, and so I have joined this platform.
Okay, madam. So you are from which place?
Ambala, Haryana, sir.
Ambala, Haryana. Okay, that's good. Okay, so across the different states of India, people join from north to south, west to east, northeast also. So thank you everybody. Okay, now I am directly going to the art studio. Dear students, do you have the art studio in your laptop?
Yes, sir, we have, sir.
Oh, that's good. Okay. So okay, so this is the environment. This is the window. In this window, we can write the script.
Sir, your screen is not sharing, sir.
Oh, thank you. Please always tell me, because
Thank
you. Thank you. So this is the, here you will find the 4 windows. Okay.
Yes,
the
sir.
first window for the art script, writing the art script. This window. And this is the console. This window is for the history. And this window for the plot. So you will get all the information simultaneously when you will work. For example, I am writing X equal to 1:1000. Okay. So this is my script. Next, I am writing X and then control enter or run command. So I get the 1000 data. Okay. If I write it X equal to and then again X. So I will get 1000 data following the normal distribution. Okay. And now I am interested to find out the data distribution. What I can do, I can write down Okay. So this is called the box-Fisker plot. This box-Fisker plot provides you information about the data distribution. So there are some data which are outlier, that is above the maximum, and which are below the minimum level. So you will find 5 hinges. 1, that is the minimum. 2, this is the first quartile. 3, this is the second quartile. 4, it is the third quartile. And 5 is the maximum. Okay. So now you imagine, that is, I have 1000 data. And this 1000 data distribution, I presented by single plot. If you have any question, you can ask me. And here you will find that just like normal distribution, 0 above is 1, 2, 3. Below it is -1, -2, and -3. So 0 is the central tendency. It is the mean, median, mode. And these are the dispersion. So these are indicating the variability. If you have any question, you can ask me. This particular data, this X data, it follows the ratio. So it is the continuous data. Therefore, we can use the box-Fisker plot. Okay. So this box-Fisker plot is very, very powerful data visualization tool that can give you maximum information about the data structure. In many researches, especially in case of the PhD thesis, people are using correlation. But correlation is very sensitive to outlier. Therefore, if you do not show the box-Fisker plot, your result may not be properly interpreted. Okay. Therefore, my suggestion, you always show the box-Fisker plot if you want to do the correlation. So now I am writing the histogram. So I can write in the script window also. I am showing you, that is, I can write in the console as well as I can write here also. So I can write down hist in bracket X. Okay, so this is the histogram. So you will find that is it is in the ratio scale. In the ratio scale, you will find 2 interval scale. So above the 0, 1, 2, 3, this is 1 interval scale. Another scale, that is -1, -2, -3, this is another interval scale. And you will find that is the distribution is almost the normal distribution. Is it clear or any question? If you have any question, you can ask me.
Sir, I have one question, sir.
Sure, sure.
Sir, जैसे हम लोग सोशल साइंसेस के डेटा भराते हैं तो somebody is missing some data. It means उसे कोई क्वेश्चन मिस कर दिया, कोई आइटम मिस कर दिया या बेसिक डिटेल मिस कर दी. Then इस सिचुएशन में हम क्या करेंगे R में कैलकुलेशन करने की?
Yeah. Then if you want to apply any parametric statistics, the prelude of parametric statistics that you have to check the data quality. That is whether this parametric statistical tool is applicable for your data analysis or not. Suppose your distribution is skewed in nature. In your distribution, you will find a lot of the outliers. Then you may get some result, but that result does not provide you correct information. For example, once I collected data from the agricultural farmers about their income and expenditure. So my theory is that the farmers' expenditure must be related with the income. But I have noted that is the income and expenditure correlation is very low and not significant also. Then I have used the box whisker plot and I have noted the outliers. Then I removed the outliers. Finally, I have received significant and high correlation between the income and the expenditure. Therefore, my suggestion, please you do this analysis before going to use any parametric statistics. Otherwise, your data, whatever your result, that result may not represent you maximum information or correct information. Okay. Is it clear to everybody? Any question?
Yes sir, clear sir. But one doubt is कि किसी ने ये बताया था कि सर हमें अगर कोई मिसिंग डेटा है तो वहाँ पे हम 9 फीड करेंगे. अगर एक मिसिंग डेटा है तो 9 फीड करेंगे, 2 मिसिंग डेटा है तो 9 फीड करेंगे. That is true or false, sir? I don't know, sir.
Yeah, that is the missing data. If there is a missing data, then there are some of the procedures for handling the missing data. So 9 is the indicator that this data not available, but instead of using 9, you can use the average. But if you find that is the 75% of the data are not there, then it is better not to use that particular data. So my suggestion, suppose your sample frame has 200 data, please you collect 250 data, because 50 data might be lost. And if it is okay, then it is fine. Once upon a time, I taught in the Rajiv Gandhi Institute of Management. And the students, by using the Google form, they collected huge data. Huge data, maybe 1,000 data or more than that. And I told them, so please you do the correlation. And they told me, sir, the correlation is very low. No item total correlation significant. Okay.
Okay,
then
sir,
I told them that is, please you make code in the Excel That is, this data you collected from your institute, and this data you have collected from other sources. So 1, 0 like that. And then you do the box whisker plot. Okay. And when they use the total data, the box whisker plot has a lot of the outliers, and box whisker plot does not show properly these 5 nums, 5 hinges. This box whisker plot, it was developed by Professor Tucky, Tucky. Okay. And then I told him, told the students, okay, now you classify these 2. So 2 box whisker plots will be there. One for the Management Institute and another from others. And finally, they have noted that is the data they collected from the own institute. The box whisker plot has specific pattern. So 5 hinges are there. But in case of the outsource, hinges are not properly there. What does it mean? That means we cannot use the outsourced data. Okay, so they collected data from the social media, and it's a huge data. So just you imagine that is 200 students are there. So 200 students, and they have collected, if they collect at least the 10 data, so just you imagine how many data are there. So my point that is, you can increase the size of data. That's not the problem. But that does not mean that will reflect the 5 hinges properly. So that does not mean, that is, you can apply parametric statistics without any data visualization technique. So this is my suggestion. Please, you do not use this one. So always give importance. Now this is the QQ norm. Okay. So please, you, since you have noted that is it follows the normal distribution. So you will find the QQ norm. It is a normal QQ plot. And when you want to use the any parametric statistics, you are supposed to show this normal QQ plot. Okay. And if you find that is this line is straight, so you will find the line is straight, maximum area, line is straight. So you can use the parametric statistics here. Is it clear or any question?
Clear, sir.
Okay. Now,
Sir, hello.
yes.
Sir, if the data is in the form of, in the binary form of 1, 0, and we go for a box plot, then there should be one.
No. If it is a binary data, you cannot use the box whisker plot.
Yes.
Because the box whisker plot assumes that your data are continuous in nature. That is not the binary.
Okay.
If it is a binary, if it is categorical data, then it is better to use the bar plot. You can use the pie diagram, bar plot, etc.
Sir, if we have string data, how to
String
convert
data.
to numerical form, sir?
Okay, if you have the string data, then you have to convert the string data. You have to transform this data to the continuous. If you have some assumption, then it is possible.
Sir, for example, I have two options, that is gender. Gender belongs to males and females. That is the
Yeah.
string data, है ना? तो
Yeah.
अब मैं इसको अगर न्यूमेरिकल फॉर्म में करूंगी तो मैं इसको किस तरह से करूंगी, और इट इज शोन एज मेल और फीमेल इन आर लैंग्वेज, सर?
Yeah, then you have to convert this data to the 1, 0 or 1, 2 like that.
Okay, sir. In Excel sheet, sir.
In the Excel sheet, and you can do the same thing in this R programming. R script is there by using the if else. I will show you.
Ji, sir, please.
Okay. Now, if I have created the data by using this R norm so that you can understand the data distribution. Now, I like to show you the inbuilt data. There are many inbuilt data in R. So if you write down data sets, okay, there are a lot of data, so I like to show one data. This is very useful. Most of the time, I use it. This data is the empty cards data. In Mirat, I have given this also, for example. So here you will find the parameters of the cards. So there are a lot of the names of the cards. So I can write down names, bracket, empty cards. Okay, so I will get these variables. So they are basically the vectors. They are the variables. They are the attributes of the cards. Now, if I want to know the nature of the data, then I can write down str empty cards. So here I find that is that 32 observations are there and 11 variables are there. These 11 variables are MPG, CYL, DISP, HP, etc., etc. Okay, and you have noted that is this particular variable MPG, DISP, HP. So these variables are continuous in nature. Since it is continuous, you can use the histogram. Okay. So you can write down attach bracket empty cards. So this particular command helps you to apply different commands for the variables directly. So you can handle the data into two ways. One is the empty cards. Empty cards basically the data frame. So you can write down class empty cards. So you will find it is a data frame. So in the data frame, there are many vectors. So if you want to analyze only the MPG data, then you have to write down. For example, I want to calculate the mean of MPG. MPG is the variable. I have to write down mean in bracket empty cards dollar MPG. Okay. So this is the ideal approach. So mean empty cards is the data frame. Within this data frame, there is a variable. Name is MPG. Since you have written attach empty cards, so you can directly work on the MPG. So if you write down MPG, okay. So this is clear to all of you?
Clear, sir.
Okay. In many ways, you can access this data. You can write mean in bracket empty cards. Okay. So mean MPG, if you write down, then automatically you will get the result. You can write down summary bracket MPG. So you will get the minimum, first quartile, median, mean, third quartile, maximum. All the data you will get. Okay. So this MPG data, you can work with the histogram. Okay. So the minimum is 10, maximum is 35. Or you can write down now I am telling you that this data is the continuous data. So how can you make it binary? Then you can write down MPG cut. So I am creating one vector MPG, comma BREAKS equal to 2, comma labels equal to C Okay, under this condition, you can work on this if you want. Okay, forget about the labels. If I write down these two, okay. Now I am teaching you another thing, that is how do you extract the data. For example, 3 columns are there. Sorry, 11 variables are there. So what will be the third variable? If you want to get this data, then you will get this particular data. So this is the DISP. DISP is your third variable. So you will get all the data of the third variable. And if you want to deal with this third variable, suppose you want to examine the average of the third variable, then you can make it in this manner. That is, maybe I can create another vector. So if I write mean y, yeah, then I will get this is the mean of third variable, that is 230.72. Now, if I want to make any correlation, if I want to make any plot, then I can write down plot Okay, so this is the distribution of the MPG and the DISP. So 2 variables are there. These 2 variables are continuous in nature. So you will get the scatter plot. And if you want to find out, that is where the data lies, for example, then I can write down comma COL equal to C comma 2 comma 3. So now you will find that is these are the MPG data. So these red are MPG data and green are basically the DISP data. So in this manner, you can do the plot. And if you want to know something more about only this single data, so that is your MPG data. And you have noted that is after 20, the data sets, and before 20, the data sets. These 2 data are totally different. Okay. You can write down something more. So you can write down the title also. Okay, so you can write the title as far as you like. And you can write down the another thing, you can give the label. Okay, so you can keep the label. So this is all about today's program. This is a very basic thing. And next time I will tell you that is how do you classify the data in the next Sunday. I hope you have understood the basic introduction of the RPRIT. So if you have any question, you can ask me. Is it clear or any question?
Sir, it is too explanatory form, sir, too clear. Thank you so much, sir. That's we have the doubt. It is clear now, sir.
Okay, thank you, thank you.
And sir, next my side one request is from my side कि sir actually संजय sir को please आप जो आप classification का कह रहे हैं sir वो link भी आप share कर देंगे so that we have to join next Sunday again, sir.
Sure, definitely.
Thank you.
I will announce it. Okay, another thing that I like to share, that is because some students are asking for the binary data. There is one binary data in these empty cards I am showing you. So this is the binary data. So if I write down table bracket AM, so I will get that is the 19 data, that is 0, and 13 data is 1. So if I want to show you the pi, then this table frequency so now you will get the pi diagram. Okay. So that is your binary data. Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Thank you,
everybody, for joining.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Thank you,
sir.
Omar.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. So may I close now?
Yes, sir. Please, sir.